Hey guys, it's Saltsnack here. Welcome back to some more Legend of Zelda. Yeah, just Legend of Zelda. No Breath of the Wild, not a Wind Waker. It's a classic. So, pretty much we're just making our way downtown. You know, as they say. And go into a cave that we don't need to go into, but it's fine, it's whatever. And now we get to do that good old northwest-southwest jig again. That's cool, I suppose. There we go. But that is 5 rupees that I do want because I need 100 by level 7. But we're doing pretty good. So we're doing pretty swell. We're on the way, on the road to Viridian City. Not really, but close enough. We got that higher level sword, and oh gosh, I thought I had. That's fine. That's okay. That worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. But we're pretty good. We just got to head to level 6, which ain't far, and I don't know why I went back. That was not purposeful. How many hits does it take to kill you with a level 3 sword? 3? That's what I thought. I think here... I'll kill this guy again. Why not? See if I can get money. There we go. Takes 2 hits to kill blue Lionels. And oh my gosh. 1 heart of damages. Even with the blue ring is pretty rough. I think this is where level 6 is. No? Yes? No? I think it's... No, it's 1 up from here. That was close. There we go. Come here, come here. Thank you. Don't want to activate any of those statues, though. Those Armos, as they're called. And here we go. We're in stage 6. So we go Writer Room. We get introduced to a brand new enemy that everybody loves. The Wizrobe. Wizrobes aren't that bad. They're fine, actually. See, that wasn't bad. We can even get another key for it. But, higher level Wizrobes can be quite the problem. So we have to aim at the eyes of Goma. That's a nice tip. So the dungeon that we're in now is called the Dragon. It's due to it being shaped like a dragon, as we will see when we get the map. Orange Wizrobes are not problematic, like, at all. Especially when you hit the one true Wizrobe. But, when we get to the blue ones, those are some spicy boys. Another thing, you know, I was talking about how this game was my introduction to Let's Plays. So through that, I found a Let's Player called Silly Cat, who I believe is a furry, though at the time I didn't understand that being a furry was a possible thing that could happen. But I watched him nonetheless, and, you know, I don't know why. I mean, I didn't even mention he's a furry. That didn't really mean anything. It's just like, oh, that's. I mean, you can kind of tell he had his own OC and stuff, you know. So, but I wasn't cognizant of that type of thing to pick up on it. It's more of what my point was. That's the point I was making, was that I was a small boy, not yet introduced to the magical world of furrydom. Anyways, he did a lot of Let's Plays of Zelda Classic, which is essentially, it uses the basis of the original Zelda game to make it so that you can... Oh, I still have my shield, thank God. You can, so you can do, make your own Zelda games. Do I have it? No! Trying to talk while doing this was awful. This is going to make this level so much harder. This goddamn bubbles, blue Wizrobes, because they move around and they suck, and then their movement is so freaking fast, and god damn. That is literally the worst possible thing. I don't have time to grind out to get rupees for another one. I might buy another one, but I have to prioritize. So only I could just like save and quit. Oh, I can't even shield anymore. That was an awful experience. Look at that tiny ass shield. Oh my god. What do I even do? There's not a conveniently placed... There's not even a conveniently placed fairy fountain nearby. Yeah, if only I like restored pointed more often, I would have just restored... I would have just discontinued this at the spot, but whatever. I have bombs. That's going to be frustrating. Let's see. I'll go back to that other Wizrobe room and see if I can get any heart drops or fairy drops. Because that'll be almost necessary, because I can't block Wizrobe attacks anymore. Well, that's frustrating. I want this as soon as they appear. Perfect. There we go. I don't want to use my... I don't want to have to use my potion, but I might have to. And it depends on the... Oh, I don't imagine the boss of this is going to be pretty difficult. Yeah, I'll be fine as long as I get there. That was not something I was expecting. That was lucrative though. That right there, that's okay. I can't block those fireballs anymore. That really is like by far one of the most annoying things. Gosh. Losing your shield like that. Oh well, I need to stop harping on it and just move on. It wasn't meant to be. She didn't truly love you. That's something else. Let's try this again. God, if I wasn't so caught in storytelling mode just then, that would have been so much better. Ow. Well, they did drop a heart, which is at least nice. So I guess I'll continue with that story. But he was the first Let's Play I watched, and he did Silly Cat. He did Zelda Classic Let's Plays, and I did mention that Zelda Classic was essentially well, a Zelda 1 Mario Maker, but for Zelda, you know. Pretty interesting conceptually. And I had a lot of fun watching those videos. And it actually, I downloaded that myself, and he did, in that was, you know, how Zelda 1 has a first and a second quest. It also had a third and fourth quest, and those were exceedingly challenging. But, oh, that's so stressful. Alright. This next room is the room that I hate. Like, who even thought like should be an enemy? Okay, you know. Those bubbles are the worst. Okay. Perfect. That's fine. Okay. Now that's all the hard part. I really just, I don't know where, I've completely lost track of the story I was telling, because this room ruined my entire Let's Play. Which is the annoying part about this game, is like, losing your magic shield is so punishing because it's so freaking expensive. Here, I don't want to deal with these guys. I don't want to deal with these guys. I do want to go in here. Perfect. Okay. And up. Damn it, was really annoying. If I went south from there, that would be on my way to get the dungeon item. Well, no, that's the way to the exit to beat the dungeon. See, what I really want from here, and this might be obnoxious to kind of watch, but I really want to get a fairy drop from one of these Wizrobes while I'm in an easy room. But it doesn't look like the game wants to give me any such kindness. I'll take a heart. Honestly, at this point, I'm so freaking on track for on money because of all the times I've died that it kind of makes up for all the unluckiness I've had. So I think when I get low on health again, I'll just use my potion, actually. And of course, as I say that, I get less money drops than ever. That's fine. I think this is about to look up. Because if I die again, I'll probably just leave the dungeon. Well, no, I'm not going to leave the dungeon. Oh, God. Those lasers suck. I don't want to leave the dungeon. I'll probably want to get, save up for... Oh, those stay dead. That's really nice. I'll want to save up for some, What am I saying? Come on, go through. Perfect. Okay, that drops some more money. I want to save up to get another shield, because I definitely want that for later dungeons. I can survive a little bit with this. And I can take one more hit. Okay. And he's gonna go south here. Perfect. But this is good positioning. Like it. I love it. Come on. What? That's fine. I'll take it. So, that was immensely stressful. So if I go up a room from here, more of my favorite enemies. Oh, I'm at full health. Oh wait, I'm at full health because I just used a potion. I'm pretty tired. It's pretty late. By late, I mean it's 11 o'clock, which for some of you, I know isn't really that late. But we can get the map, and oh really? That's ridiculous. That's really dumb. All right. Cool. If you stay in between the lines, it's less likely they'll shoot their beams at you. Keep that in very much mind. So now we knocked out all of those, we're safe. We're good. We're Gucci for this dungeon. Because now we can go in here, we can get our new weapon, which is the Magic Rod, which is essentially a consistent sword beam. It does less damage, I believe, but it's just a better item. It's just a great item just for range damage. Like, you're essentially like full Wizro power. I don't know what its base damage is. I think it's the level of the White Sword. I don't think it's quite as powerful as your magical sword, which is pretty fair, you know. I kind of wouldn't want it to be too powerful. And from that room that I had just gone to the staircase, if I go right 2 rooms by using bombs, I can get an old man that says to me, oh, I'm powerful enough to one-shot these. That's nice. Here, let's see. Yeah. He says, there are secrets where fairies don't live, so we'll keep that in mind. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's fine. Well... Oh, it's weird. I guess it's because the one that I didn't kill with my sword is the one that respawned. That makes sense, because it registered me killing the bats and not it. That makes sense. Okay. Blue boy's down. Now, it's easy time. We're in Easy Town. But this bubble's really annoying, but bubbles are just always annoying. And that's gone. And we're pretty much good. This dungeon's on lockdown now. We really don't have to worry about much more, so we go up this side. And of course, more likes, more bubbles, which is such an awful combination. Like, and just from, like, I guess, a game design standpoint, that's kind of one mishap, is that they don't. These guys are for the most part like paired together. It's not you don't ever get really the chance to, you know, learn to work around likes and then, you know, be like, okay, I know what they do, I can handle this better, and then get put in a position where you can deal with them and bubbles at the same time. You just kind of get thrown in there, and for how punishing it is, I mean, that's the biggest problem, is just how freaking punishing it is. And Jesus, just run, just go up. It's boss time. So here's the boss. It's Goma. You just have to hit it in the eye with an arrow, but you have to wait for it to open its eye. And it closed it right as soon as my arrow was about to hit. This boss is kind of annoying, but it just takes one arrow. It's super easy. Though it's impossible to be without the arrow, so you need to make sure you buy it by this point. When I first played through the game, I didn't buy the arrows by this point because I was always poor, because I was always buying potions because I sucked. So, I never had enough money. Also, I want to point out that we did skip a 3-headed Gleeok in that dungeon. That was optional. So, that route I took just kind of saves you some pain. So, with that, we're done. Thank God. I'm not really happy about, you know, how that really turned out, but it's what happened. So, if you liked what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time where we take on level 7, and hopefully that goes a little bit better. Peace out.